Hello, hello. Welcome, everybody. For those in the chat, hello to our new time. How's it going? Good to see so many of you already in here. Let me pick something there. Hello, Falcon the Phoenix. M. Bob, I see is in the chat. Flying Toast. And it looks like we actually are going to have a number of people being able to join us today via the pattern. So hello. Naughty Lakuma, good to see you. How are you today? Hope you had a great weekend. Care Bear Lover Forever, how are you today? How is it going? Bride of Craftingstein, happy to have you in the chat today. How are you today? Good to see so many of you. It's an exciting day on Ribblr for our new update, which is kind of a game changer. Feel free to follow me. I will not be able to do that at the moment, but perhaps if we see your shop on the site. WC Smid, how is it going? Hi, happy to have you. You made it as your own holiday. Well, hi, thanks for joining us on your holiday, Falcon. Always appreciate having you in the chat. Bonnie23, hi, how are you today? Aline Love, hello, how are you today? Good to see you. What's going on today, Care Bear? Carrie Elizabeth Art, happy to have you here today. How are you? Good to see so many of you in the chat already. I hope you all have been able to dive into the new update today. Our patterns are looking a little bit different, which is for the better. Lucky Bunny, hi, how are you? Good to see you. I was shocked to see the announcement about the weekly show. I'm so excited. I'm glad that you are as excited as we are. Yes, we will be going live on Mondays now at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, so 1 p.m. my time. So it should be good to show up a bit more frequently, see all of you, to kick off our weeks, and yeah, hopefully have a grand old time. You're one of the only people to say my name right first try. Awesome. I'm glad I was. I'm here, but watching a show on TV and doing a tester's crochet. So yes, my mind is occupied. No problem, Deborah. Thanks for being here regardless. Appreciate your viewership to the broadcast. Kate Girl 42, hi, how are you today? Rubri Fiber, hello, how are you? Good to see you again. It was awesome seeing you on the other live as well. Vince, you named my favorite song Game Changer by Scottish boy band Just the Brave. Nice. Haven't heard it myself, but that is awesome. Yeah, I hope everyone's doing well. Has anyone in the chat, have you already been able to take some time to check out the glow up yet? Or were you waiting for the stream? Would love to know kind of what your protocol was. What are we doing today? Today we are going over a new check-in from Ribblr. We are doing some giveaways. And then the main focus today is checking out all the new and fun things about the glow up today on the ePattern. So really excited to show it off from a designer's point of view as well as a crafter's point of view. So we're going to show all the fun things that are involved in that. Hi Houseman Kendra, you're new here. Well, thank you so much for coming on by. Happy to have you here. For all the new viewers, excited to have you. My name is Vincent. You might know me as Not Bad on the internet, but here I am your Ribblr show host. So happy to have you here. I looked at it from crocheter side, not designer. Well, I will be showing that off today, Tallycat, and thank you so much for being here today. I checked it out and love the new features on tester patterns. I even made a new journal. It's super easy now. And ease of access and quality of life was the main objective here, and I think they really pulled it off. I'm new to Ribblr. How does this show work exactly? All you have to do as a viewer is kick back, relax, enjoy the show. Ideally, you might have a project in hand. We'll be going over some stuff. You can participate to win some prizes. And yeah, just really throw your feet up and enjoy the show while I entertain. And lovely to have you here, Care Bear. And you as well, Kate Girl. Thanks you for being here. Do we have anyone here that's watching from inside of a pattern right now? You're working on a bucket hat? Nice. What's the color combo? I also love the percentage completed on the piece based on the crossed out parts, the pattern. It's so satisfying to see. Oh, awesome. Definitely, I would actually copy and paste that comment, Lukuma, because that we are going to have a little prompt for what you enjoyed to enter in one of the giveaways. I'm working on a tiger for my friend's little brother. Oh, fun. That's cool. Oh, you are M. Bob? Let's go. Wasn't allowed to take my crochet hook on the plane. Where are you going for holiday? You're working on a bunny plush? Nice, nice. New to the show, but been on Ribblr for a while. I just always miss the show. Well, really glad you could make it today, Craftingstein. Hopefully this Monday slot will be a bit easier for you to hit up. Over on YouTube, we have the Oreo Cookie Show. How are you, Oreo? I just had a quick look see on the glow up, but waiting for you to walk us through the features. Crocheting your cherry blossoms just now. Oh, really? Oh, cool. Testing a pattern and watching. Glad I can multitask as it's due tomorrow. Yes, that's so awesome, Octa Crochet. I was stunned when they showed me the new feature. So really excited. Lanzarote. I don't think I know where that is. Where is that at? Ooh, I'll save my compliments to the glow up then. Awesome. Yeah, I'm glad that y'all will be able to multitask as well. And with the new feature, it's another reason we are upping the frequency to the show. So hope to see all of you as regulars as the coming weeks go by. We'll have a sweet crafty summer together. What do you mean by watching through a pattern? I'm glad that you ask. I will be showing that momentarily. I'll do my own personal news. We'll have Ribot come in and give you a quick hello. We'll do a little bit of participation stuff, and then we're going to spend the rest of the time doing looking through the glow up in the community section. So excited to have all of you here for like the next hour plus amount of time to go through everything. Island of Spain. Cool. That's awesome. Well, thank you so much for joining us on your holiday. So with that said, we do have a new hello from Ribot. Ami Mommy, good to see you. You haven't missed much, but if you haven't seen the glow up, that's the big one. I'm coming back a bit more, working on a new pattern now. Sweet, can't wait to see it. I literally stopped playing Legend of Zelda at Age of Calamity to watch this. I'm honored, Lukuma. And for personal news for me, it was an okay weekend, restful to say the least. Went to my first card show, which was really, really fun. I enjoyed it. Got a sweet Mega Frostlass attack rare. I've been playing a lot of Pokemon Champions. Been going hard, trying to get Master Ball tier. Hello, Bethuska. Good to see you again. Happy to have you here. I stopped watching anime to watch this. What were you watching, Char? And then in my crafty news, I am currently in the middle of trying to turn my pineapple pattern. Hello, Scene. Good to see you. I'm trying to turn my pineapple pattern into a miniature version. So I did mess up a little bit. It's a bit flat on the top, but I will make some edits. But here is the first prototype. So quite mini. So that is what I am up to craft-wise, and then lots of Pokemon Champions. If anyone else is playing, let me know what you think. Vince, I couldn't miss the show. It'll be my last live. As of next time, I'll be at a pipe band practice. Darn, we're really gonna miss you, Falcon. Hopefully we'll be able to find some time to squeeze you in with your busy schedule. Thank you so much, Kate Girl. So I am going to BRB. Ribot's gonna come in and say hello. Oh, Ami, it is sick. I'm really about it. So we're gonna go say hello to him, and then I will be back in just a jiffy. So see you momentarily.
Hi everyone, Ribot here. I'm so excited to be popping in because this is officially my very first weekly check-in. If you didn't know yet, the Ribblr show is now happening every single Monday, which means more cozy hangs with all of you every week. Oh, and we're also now going live at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time instead of 3 p.m. And I'll keep popping in like this every week. And honestly, this is perfect timing because our Ribblr ePattern literally just got a glow up today, and I am obsessed. It's smoother, more interactive, and just way more fun to craft with. I'm in love. But wait, my favorite part. This is actually so cool. From now on, you can watch the show right inside your pattern, so you can keep crafting while we hang out. No pausing, no multiple devices, just stitch and watch. Okay, I'll let you get back to the show and Vincent now. Have a wonderful week. Ribbit, ribbit.
Thank you so much for the hello, Ribbit. Oh, wrong song. Sorry about that. Yeah, so there's the first Ribbot check-in. So congratulations to all of you for witnessing history there. What did you think? He's cute, right? Velvet yarn is cool. I love Ribbots so much. I made a Ribbot hairpin. It's in my shop. It's so cute. I probably won't be here for the whole time because it's 10 p.m. for me. Oh no, Pethuska. Hopefully we get you for some of the time to be able to check out the new updates. Oh, that's what you meant when you asked who's watching from inside the pattern. Yes. So I'll show that off as well. So it's so good to have all of you. We are going to have some giveaways today. The first ones first. We are going to be talking about our giveaway for the postcard, which was made by our lovely community member and chat member, Ribblr Fiber. So very cool, very cute. Some April spring cleaning. So if you are looking to have this in your account, we are going to have a giveaway right now. And all you have to do to be entered for a chance to win is type in a celebratory emoji in the chat for the release of a celebratory chat for the release of the glow up. So all you have to do is put party streamers or celebratory, whatever you think, in the chat, and you'll be automatically entered for a chance to win. You have 4, so you won't enter. Thank you, Falcon. Yes, this is such a good one, Rue. Super good. Nice. We got Stitches by Alligator. That's a cute name. M-Bob participating. Crocheting Bingo is also sharing. Nice. And then if you are watching on YouTube right now, to enter, you will want to come over to the Ribblr app. It is a free app, or on the browser to come watch for free. Sweet. Thank you everyone for participating. Sweet. Yeah, this is an awesome art piece, so you will be able to claim that if you do win, which we'll be announcing at the end, so make sure to stay here. And then the next one, we do have our gem giveaway, which we are going to have 2 gem winners today. We'll come back to this for, actually no, you know what, let's just do it both. So we are going to have 2 winners, 2 different categories here, which we will announce at the end. So if you have been able to check out the glow up, what has been your favorite new part of the glow up and what you've seen from it? And then the other way to enter is send a waving emoji if you are watching from a pattern right now. So there are the 2 ways to enter for this one. Not gonna lie, I kind of want to make a giant frog rug like in the postcard. It would be a good idea. Is the show supposed to mute each time I toggle between minimize open for the show? There has been a kind of like, I don't know if it's a bug, but it kind of like naturally does that even when starting the show on Ribblr. So it might. I think that might be embedded YouTube kind of thing. Okay, so starting here, Falcon, Ribbit dancing, and the focus mode. Nice. Yeah, the focus mode's cool. Hello, Kiro fan. Good to see you. Crafter is watching from a pattern. So is Bridge as well. Care Bears too. How do we watch from a pattern? When the show is live, you will be able to click in the top right corner, the Ribblr show. I like how sophisticated it looks and it's so easy to use. Agreed. Not as clunky, and it's nice that you can just scroll rather than having to go through the pages. I also love the percentage completed on the piece based on the crossed out parts of the pattern. It's so satisfying to see. Haha, I did copy and paste. No worries, Naughty. 9 p.m. here in the UK. Hopefully it's not too late for the show. Nice way to wind down. Christ saying hello from the pattern. Good to see you. I love how there's more gem spending options in focus mode. Yes, the gem rewards are a really cool new addition. Doodle mode is so cool. Agreed. Hello, McGoogle. Good to see you. Moose Caboose is watching from the pattern. Walk to Crochet. M-Bob. Crochet Girl loves all the new features. Bathuska is all about the focus mode. And hello, Kiro fan 1 on YouTube. How's it going over there? Awesome. Well, I'm glad that so many of you are enjoying so many. So we thank you for participating in the gem giveaway. That's so nice because before I had to Google Ribblr show to find it. We're glad it's even easier, which means moving forward, we can actually have some really fun crochet or even knit alongs as well for some really hype patterns. So we can work on them together, which will be a really fun way. And I do think it kind of changes the name of the game for crochet alongs for the future. Oh, I'm so sorry, Kieran. Well, I'm glad that you could switch over to YouTube so you could hear me. I'm loving the progress updates, the personal settings, and the Ribbit surprise when finished. That's so awesome. Yeah, it's really nice to be able to have all, like, it's really easy to read the settings on the side. Aline is also watching from a pattern. Oh, awesome, Rue. Time to crochet and watch? Yes, big game changer, I reckon. 9:17 p.m. in Spain too. It's only 1 p.m. Pacific here in the Pacific Northwest. Awesome. I'm glad that so many of you were enjoying it all. So let's go in and check on everything else. Appreciate everyone joining in. We will be announcing the giveaway winners at the end. So thank you everyone for being here and to do that. So let's go jump over into our Ribblr share. And then when we are going through the pattern, it'll be a great time to ask any questions or observances or conspiracy theories, and I'll be able to answer or talk about those. I'm testing a pattern while I do this. This is so convenient. Yeah, huge quality of life update for sure. All right. So first things first is you can actually actively participate in all. Actually, let's talk about the glow up first. So here is our ePattern glow up. I'm sorry if I miss any of your messages that I will be reading. So this is another big step toward making crafting more accessible for our community across the world. You know, they're really reimagining to what it's going to be looking like. Hello, Rosemary. Good to see you. Emily Mason. Good to see you. How are you? Jamster says, is there a reason why my patterns aren't coming up on my new phone nor my shop? Definitely make sure that they're all published for sure. Some things might have slipped through the cracks during the update. It's always good to report those as well. So check to see if they're published. How do I use a pattern while watch? I can't figure it out. Just go into a pattern and in the top right corner, you will be able to click Ribblr show. So what is new? So a clean, simple, and aesthetic crafting experience. So new layouts and menus, brand new icons, more interactive chart, which has been a big one people have been asking for, a modern doodle mode, revamped go-to menu, which I'm a big fan of, and an overall updated design language. So a lot easier to read for everybody. Better personalization as well. So You can choose your language, measuring unit, preferred hand, text size, and more, all from the menu item. So it's gonna be awesome. And the color of your yarn you're using. And then now you can open up your media a lot easier. I'm so glad to hear that, Emily. Thank you for being here. You can open the stitch tutorial videos by clicking on any abbreviation, which is awesome. Tap any photo to enlarge it. You can watch videos such as Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube right from within the pattern, and accessible interactive pattern things such as tracking your progress as well. A brand new journal has been introduced. We have focus modes, so if you're not really a big fan of seeing everything all at once, you can just have like one line at a time. A progress bar, which a lot of the chat has said that they really liked. And then our help center is an easy touch away. So, and a cool thing is that you also, you can actually earn, not even win, just straight up earn a gem. Actually, before I even say that, Ribblr does have a good message saying, if anyone has problems they notice after the update, please contact us on the community or on email and let us know. This was a huge update and some bugs and kinks are expected, so make sure to let us know how we can fix them. Yeah, so some things have fallen through the cracks like any update, so definitely let Ribblr know so we can make those adjustments and make it an even cleaner experience for all of you. So not even winning, you can earn a gem just by sharing about the glow up in and on your social media accounts. And all you have to do is just leave a link down below or like a screenshot, and you will get a gem for it, which is a really, really easy way to do it. And we really appreciate everyone's enthusiasm and sharing about it on the platforms. So that's Instagram, TikTok, Threads, all those things. So make sure to share about that. We have a lot of people already sharing, which is great. And then we'll probably reshare as well. Hello, Oli Neko Boy. Thank you so much for the update. I love how everything is all in one screen now. I can update the yarn and stuff while I'm adding rows. That's so helpful when I forget to add the color. I'm so glad, so glad. So there's kind of the rundown of it. So definitely make sure to check out this post, which I am going to leave in both the chats. So if you do want to share it on your socials or already have, you can earn a gem that way. Sammy says the project was definitely go report that to Ribblr. I will show you, Care Bear. Just a little bit of patience. Oh, awesome, Carrie. That's so sweet. I'm so glad. And then for the designers in the chat, we do have some other prizes as well during this. So I've already kind of gone over all of the like what's happened there. But now we have 10 prizes for 10 winners. So all you have to do is hop into Rebuild and upload a new pattern this week. So if you've been kind of sitting on one or planning to, now is a great time this week to be publishing a new pattern. And then all you have to do is share it in the comments below. And here are the prizes. So for the 10th winner, you'll get 25,000 in selfies, so 25% off for May. Awesome. 9th place gets 1 gem. 8th gets $25 worth of yarn. 7th is 50,000, so 50,000 or 50% off your sale fees, and then it goes up to 2 gems. Hi, joy to the world. And then $50 worth of yarn in 5th place. 4th place gets 100% off their fees, so no fees at all. Hi, Centara, good to see you. And then we got 3 gems as well. For 3rd place, 2nd place gets $70 worth of yarn, and 1st place gets $100 in cash. So all you have to do is upload a pattern, new patterns for this week. So definitely make sure you're on it. Awesome pricing here, and people are already jumping in. We already got quite a few people sharing and asking questions. So definitely, and someone even asked if they're in the middle. If you're in the middle of already, working on a pattern and publish it this week, all that matters is the publish part. It doesn't really matter when you started it. Hi, Tallycat. So glad. I'm so glad that you enjoy that feature. And then the last part of it is yes, you can win yarn. Here are some of the things that you can win. I am going to put this in the chat. Yay, I'm so glad, Aqua Butterfly. Sweet. That is so great to know. So there is all that happening. And then the other community part I wanted to share with all of you is definitely our monthly challenge. So we do have our monthly challenge with the Blossom Party. So the prompt for this month is anything floral or like cherry blossom or sakura based. So you can definitely check out, you know, if you want to like contribute, you could definitely can and submit anything sakura focused. So I'm gonna leave this here as well. Walk to Crochet says, shout out to Lefties. New feature for us in the glow up. We can flip any pattern pick once we expand it. I hope Lefties can learn of this feature. Yes, and we'll definitely talk about that as well. Maybe, Almi. Yeah, not a bad time to do it. And then when you do that, you can use the new journal feature. And over here, you can actually see all of the submissions. So already 30 people have submitted here. So this is definitely a really fun way to get inspired and make your own. And as you can see with this motif, there's a lot of different ways to incorporate it into a project. Oh, there's so many cute ones. So you're not doing those ones as you have exams. Makes sense. Hi, Pachi's Crochet Sore. How are you? So glad you like it, Emily. Does being in testing count or no? I don't believe so. I think it has to just straight up be published. So it just have to be like a brand new pattern. Unless Ribblr is here to clarify that, I do believe it just has to be published. Okay, so I think we've gotten that all out of the way. It's one thing to talk about it. It's another to go straight up and look at it. Do we have any questions, concerns, hypotheses, conspiracies that anyone wants to share before I get into the meat and potatoes of today's stream? All right, if not, let's jump right on into it. So let's go to Ribblr. So there I am, trippy. Here, I'm gonna actually make this a bit smaller so we can just see the entire screen so nothing gets lost. Actually, you know what? All right, we're gonna go to my shop and we're gonna check out some of my patterns. That's not a bad idea, Ribblr. People are definitely excited about it. I'm currently working on a project for Crochet Cherry Blossom Challenge. I'm planning to use my Cherry Blossom pattern. Yay, that's awesome. I better get making patterns. We'll do something for this month's challenge. Awesome, Falcon. Hi, Tarasic. How are you? Yay, glad to hear that, Squeaky. Vincentception, true. So here is my shop. So I also do have a free V pattern of my cherry blossoms if anyone wants to use those. You can also, it doesn't have to be original. You can actually just follow a pattern. So let's jump into, we can jump into my everything nice pumpkin spice pattern. So this page looks the same at the front. This is what we've all come to know and love from the original glow up. So no changes were necessary here. So when you go into, and also as you can see here, we do have a new stamp right here, Real Makers Zero Slop. So we do have our new anti-AI pattern, like our stance on that and where we stand. So that will all be available in every single pattern that you see on the product page. So definitely make sure that you check that. And if anyone asks if we have them, we do not. We do. You can check out our content policy. And if you do come across a AI pattern or one that you might be suspicious of, definitely let Ribblr know, and we will do our best to get it taken down, as this is a community effort. A lot of patterns being uploaded, things can get kind of like through the cracks, so definitely make sure to let people know. Hello, Sotada, how's it going? All right, so with that said, we're gonna jump right into a pattern. All right, so here we are. Let me make this a little bit bigger. All right, so the moment you come into a pattern, you should be greeted with one of these amazing arcade tutorials. So giant shout out to one of our co-founders for doing all this. I know she's been working on these for quite a few weeks, so a lot of hard work went into these to make this a bit easier for y'all. So welcome to Ribblr ePattern. So we're looking at the menu bar. So as you can see here, the menu bar has an easy way to now exit out of your patterns. You can contact the designer, restart the tour, or for frequently asked questions, which is awesome. And then we also have the journal, which is probably going to be a lot easier to now identify and see. I know a lot of people had troubles kind of finding that, so that's much easier to read. And then settings to personalize, which is really great. Hand preference, as we saw, for those who are right or left-handed, much easier. Units that you want to do this in, centimeters or inches. We have our doodle mode, which is a lot easier to find, so you can draw or add notes directly on the pattern. And then we also have a stitch counter. So if you're someone who like needs that, that is now a brand, or not brand new, but much easier to find. Large text if your eyes are a bit weary. Language, of course, you know, we have plenty of languages that you can choose for your preferred. And then smart sizing we'll jump into. So you can see here, when the pattern has multiple sizes, it is now color coded for ease of access rather than getting lost in the sauce. It's much easier to read now when you know which color to follow. Is the volume going on and off? I hope that's not me. So this is what it's going to be looking like. And then you can choose to view just one size only as well, which is awesome. So yeah, choosing the size is really cool. So when you choose only one size, the color does go away. And then you can also change the yarn colors, which is awesome. And then the arcade, I have been told this is actually for all the features. So you will want to check that out, but I do want to show everyone what it looks like. So here we are now. Oh, sorry if that was loud. So I won't go through all of that. You can do that on your time, but I do want to show you what this looks like. So we have our introduction. So the main thing that you can see here right off the rip is that you just scroll now. There's no like going between each page, which is awesome. Over here, it's much easier to navigate as well. So if I want to go to like the handle part, very swift, really easy to go to all these, to go to the medium swirl, the frosting swirls, the top of the latte. I agree, Ami. So really awesome. So we'll go back to introduction. It's so snappy, which is so great. And for those asking how to watch the show while in a pattern, it looks like you can't. I will need to. I'll take this away after. But right here in the top right corner, when we are live, all you have to do is click Ribblr show. And there I am with the chat. So then you can either click to open the show to come to the page that you're also used to, or you can click minimize. And now here it is. So you can watch the show while also going through your patterns. So this is what I mean by can really change the name of the game when it comes to the crochet along, act as a bit of your entertainment. I never thought of myself as an entertainer growing up, so it is an interesting career role now to be kind of doing that in a pseudo way. So yeah, so you can enter hello from a pattern, so that'll show up, I hope. So it shows up in the chat, so you can chat with us while you work on a pattern. So hopefully you have a lot of fun with this. We'll most likely be getting a lot more, designers and stuff involved in this, so we can chat with them while we're in a pattern, following a pattern. So it'll be a lot of good fun. So we're really excited for everyone to be involved with all that. So for now, I'm going to close this. You are great while crocheting. Thank you so much, Deborah, or Deborah, whichever one you prefer. All right, so let's go back to the pattern. So this is what it looks like. Much easier to read. So you have all your normal stuff that you would normally see, but you're probably all very used to seeing this on one individual page at a time. And now we have our We saw all the materials and stuff and the main body. We still have the classics thing. We still have our classics, of course, being able to like cross out lines as well. And then we do have a progress bar, which I don't know if I fully know how to go grab that. But as you can see, for designers, so like I myself use a lot of video tutorials as well. So really awesome that like right here, I can just straight up link my YouTube videos within the pattern too, which is huge for me as a designer. And this is embedded, so if you're a YouTuber, you can also still get those views, which is awesome. So definitely make sure to check that out. So there's that, and then you have all of your pattern here, and it just looks so much cleaner rather than having to click on the right side. So let's see here. So right here, or actually, so the top of the latte. So to get the progress bar, all you have to do is, I'm gonna mark all these off. And there is my progress. So since I finished that little part, it now said I'm 5% done with the pattern, which is quite a nice way to be able to kind of like configure and see where you're at. This will be great for body doubling. Yes, definitely. So there's the progress bar. So I'll show you all that one more time. So we'll do the handle. So cross all those out. And then this one, didn't quite show there. I'm not sure how that shows up, but that is a-okay. We have the journal function on the left, so much easier. And then you can actually come check out your progress. It looks like on the journal function. So that's really awesome that there's a way to go check that out. So it'll pop up. And then also when you click journal, it'll let you know how far completed you are. So a really good way to check in. Hi, Angelina. Good to see you. Thank you so much for coming on by today. Happy to have you. So you can definitely come check out your percentage there. And then you can upload your journals, which is a really important part, especially when doing the monthly challenges. So you'll definitely be visiting this quite frequently. And this is also really great to show, if you're following a pattern, show your favorite designers where you're at. You can't hear me. Click unmute. I'm writing down a pattern rebuild right now. Awesome, Crochet Girl. And then you can actually go check out your previous notes as well, which is awesome. Hello, Angelina. How are you today? Let's go check out those settings. So you can do right or left mode, the units, tips as well. I'm gonna actually turn on my doodle mode. So as you can see here, I can literally just draw. And I can type or put love this. So you can kind of make your pattern a bit more interactive in that way. I'm going to turn doodle mode off. We have our stitch counter as well, which is awesome. So here's our stitches. So if you, awesome, I'm glad you can hear me. I'm glad to hear that, Lukuma. And then we have our stitch counter. So if you have like your cell phone out and you just need to like count your stitches, because sometimes, when people are talking to you, it can get lost. So you can just add them and know how many stitches you've done. You can reset it. And so that's what that looks like. Large text, which I like to do. The progress bar. So you can turn all those settings on. And as we see here, let's go into the focus mode. So for some people, this might be a little overwhelming. It's a lot of text. So if you're someone who wants to do one line at a time, you can over here on the left, click focus mode. You'll click focus and it'll do one at a time. So we'll do mark as completed. Now, doing my main body, I would have, round number 1. So 6 single crochet. That's it. That's all you need to see. Not being overwhelmed by anything. We'll mark as complete. And then we go to round 2. And then we go round 3. So this is a bit of a, like the name implies, a focus mode to just focus on one thing at a time. So make sure to check that out if you're interested. So focus mode is an awesome way. I personally don't mind all the text. It like lets me know where I'm at, but we know that people will appreciate that for sure. And for those who are trickling in, welcome to the update. It looks a much cleaner, and we're really excited to have everyone so excited about it. And then let me open this up, back up. And for those of you who are trickling in, you can still watch the show by clicking on the top right corner for the Ribblr show. And then you go minimize. And then here it is on the side. So I'll close that again. You can click the go to hamburger here. So this is how to have this show up and be removed. So if you don't want this busyness here because you're focused on one part of the pattern, it's very, I think what I'm really appreciating the most is just how snappy it all feels. So really excited about all of that. And how about the testing? I can't test patterns when I had my shop. I have not gone into that yet, but we will go check on that together. And then, so this is what it looks like for crafters. Super cool, sleek, easy, ease of access. This should just be easier for all of you. And then you can mark as completed, and then you get little Ribbot. So you can update your journal. He says hello, and you can also update your stash at the bottom too. And then you can also now review the pattern, which is awesome. So this helps people know if it's worthwhile to go jump into. Thank you so much, Angelina. I appreciate that. And then we can go into rebuild mode. So rebuild's going to be the pattern maker part of it. Let's see here. Let's go back. Or let's go jump back into here. So for some reason when I click rebuild, it does take me out of it. So interesting. We'll talk to my team to see what that is about. Yes, Britta, for sure, but definitely worthwhile to get used to. Could you switch to left-hand mode and click on a pick? Yep, for sure. So we'll go to this, we'll go ribbit. Here, let me unmark all the lines. So I do have so we have some photos here. Oh, I have learned that because the pattern is published is the reason that rebuild does that. So it does have to be non-published. That is a silly mistake on my part. So sorry about that. So this is what it looks like, right? When you're the right-handed for my photo. And then when you go here to settings, we'll go left. And then right here, you can just click flip photo, and that is what it looks like here. So pretty cool. And then the left mode is for the already made tutorials. So easier to look at in that way. Let's see here. Let's go look at. Yeah, so easy to flip. It's actually really cool. Yes, of course. Take tour again. Cool. Yeah, honestly, I'm kind of just checking this out as well, which is really cool. And then I'll go show you all the rebuild mode. So let's go back to my shop. Oh, yeah, it says right here. Duh. So let's do a... just for the time being, I'm going to unpublish my gravestone pattern. I will do that. I'll republish it for those who have it, but I imagine not a lot of people are working on that this very moment, but it's okay. So it's draft only, so we'll go rebuild. So we'll rebuild this. Ribot says, welcome to rebuild our pattern builder. Start adding your pattern info. And then this is what it looks like now, much easier. You can just like swap these photos, which is easy. I just love that this is all found in one place. So there's all like the nitty gritty of what that looks like. And then we do have, you know, existing ones as well. So Ribblr can give you the super easy tour on how to copy and paste, which I'm actually going to show you how easy that is to do. Actually, maybe this isn't the way to do it. Here, let me go back. I'm actually going to show you. I forgot I had a way I was going to do this. Sorry, y'all. So I do want to show you the copy and paste function for those of you who are going to be doing the joining in on the challenge. So here, so we did talk about my pineapples earlier. So I'll just upload this. So there's my pineapple. Pineapple. All right, bye Kenzie. Have a good one. Take care. Bye Bathuska. Have a good one. Have a nice sleep. And then over here on my pattern. So really easy if you already have an existing pattern. So we only get a few of these. So rounds 1 through 6, you can literally just copy. And then here, adding like the rows, you just click it, you paste it, and then all of a sudden you already have all 6 of those rounds. So really easy to copy and paste already existing patterns. And it's a bit, like I said, it's very snappy now. So being able to just scroll up and down and checking your work is so awesome. They have an undo button, which is very easy to find. You have your tools, so being able to find and replace. So if you notice that you accidentally did like all single crochets where you meant to do double crochets, you can find and replace in that way. You can do ready to test as well, the pattern protection as well, just so you know where we stand with that. And then you can also preview your pattern. So this is where, yeah, for sure, Falcon. This is where you can see what it looks like. I'm not really adding a whole lot, of course, but this is what a crafter will be seeing. And then if I click, let's see here, we'll go back to rebuild and then ready to test. And you can just start tests from here, which is really awesome. So you can go to testers as well. And yeah, so that is what that looks like. So that is the main gist of the pattern builder, which is really awesome. Wait, can we flip the left and right-handed bit on patterns we upload from other artists on other sites and such? Like not patterns we're trying to share just so we can read them on Ribblr instead of normal PFs. I believe that if you have like the photos in there, I believe that function will definitely still exist for you. So you can feel pretty confident that that will be the case. Show them the rows. Okay, so we're gonna actually jump back into that pineapple pattern. And then it's pretty cool because when you go here and you do add a brand new row, you can click on that row, and this is kind of a huge quality of life adjustment here. So instead of what you're used to with like the circle rotation thing, you actually get all your functions right here. So like choosing what kind of line it is, you can add the media. So like a chart, file, photo. So I'll just like add a photo from, I'll just add the pineapple photo again. You can adjust the photo in the pattern. And look how it shows up here. And then you can even enable download for people to download as well. All right, bye, Aline. Have a good one. All right, bye, Falcon. It was so good to have you. Take care. We're going to miss you for sure. And then I'll just enable. Actually, I'm not going to enable. And then you can add here photo of the pattern. So this looks a lot cleaner in said pattern. So you can definitely check that out as well. Looking at this, you can click select. And you can actually now, if you want to do the same function to a bunch of different rows, you can actually click all of them and then say that these all needed to be a certain kind of line. You can turn these all into headers perhaps if you really wanted to, if you wanted to merge them all. And then since that happened, I'll click once again. We'll do the select once again. Say I don't like that. We can change the sizes, the line mode. We'll make these all info. If we wanted these all to be info, like informational lines as well. So this will just like expedite and speed up your process and make these look a bit more personable as well. Yes, Ribblr Plus is awesome. So this select tool, I didn't even know about this select tool. So this is actually really sick. And then if you really want to, you can merge them all together as well. So it becomes just one line, which is huge. We'll select, I don't know if you can unmerge. But it doesn't matter because we do have the undo function. So I've undone those. Oh my god, this is actually so cool. We can duplicate all of those as well. Working on a pattern right now. Thank you so much for adding a warning for replacing an image. Sometimes I would put an image on the wrong row and overwrite an image already there. Now I get a warning. Oh, I'm glad that the warning is helpful. So yeah, this is actually so sick. Oh my gosh. Sizes, no sizes set since I didn't add any sizes. So if you're someone who's doing like wearables by Crochet Girl, if you're doing wearables, this is really good to like have different kind of sizes in place. And then yeah, line mode, row round. So kind of massive here. So you know, great job to the team for putting this all together. I can't take any credit for this. I was in no part involved in this part. So huge congrats to the team on making this all happen. And that is what that is looking like. Yeah, so any questions on that? You can save it, and then I'm going to exit out of here. And then of course you still have your function like the new V pattern, which we always like to see. It's always a good time to bundle things together. And then I do believe, oh, I think it was the testing zone people wanted to check out. So we'll go to the testing zone. And then I need to figure out how to, so I mean, on the community section, you can always go here to like test a pattern. And this is how you find patterns to test. So like this one came out 4 minutes ago from the Crochet Boat. They did do a very good job. We really appreciate their effort. Awesome work, Ribblr team. Yes, Lani Lukoma says, thank you. The sizing feature can also be used for different variations in Almi patterns too. So slick. That's a very true point, Walk to Crochet. And then I actually don't even remember how to test. Okay, we'll go to shop. We did see Ribot show us how, so we'll go to shop manager. And then we'll go to the testing here. And then there's my completed tests. Oh yeah, I forget that you can, yeah, this is actually really cool. You can make people editors and stuff. CY Design said, start working on putting up my first pattern earlier today. Not sure if it's easier to just type it all out first and make it a PDF to upload, or if it's easier to put it all in step by step. I would probably do step by step because we do offer at the end of publishing your pattern, you can convert it into a PDF. So it'd probably be faster that way. And then we'll go test again. Don't need y'all to see that. So you can submit a tester call or manually assign testers. Okay, so we'll go to my shop. And then I believe, so if I have one, so like this pineapple, I can click this. And then we can go manage testing. I don't really want to assign testers yet, so let's go here. I do want to become a tester. I cannot apply for my own pattern. But this is the tester. So if you want to do a tester call, you just click this little gear, manage testing. You can post a tester call, assign testers, or message testers. And then it takes you back to your shop manager. And then since I'm not involved in any tests right now, I don't think I can currently show. Hi, hello, Miss Lily. How are you? Nova Rain, good to see you. Oh, wait, you can convert our patterns into PDFs? Yes, I'll show you that. So if you go to my shop, so like my pumpkin spice, if you click the little gear, you can literally just click generate PDF. And then you have these options. So with the watermark, it's free. And then I'll just generate. And then I don't want to print. And then here you are. You have the PDF at the ready. So good to go. Actually, kind of nuts. Huh. I'm doing all right. I'm doing all right. We're really excited. We have the glow up. So for those who are trickling in, I'll go over it really quickly. So now we have a brand new fresh look of our patterns, which are completely scrollable now. Very interactive, as Ribblr has always strived to do. This is what it all looks like. You can see your progress completed, new journal look, focus mode, stitch counter, and it applies to today. In the top right corner, you can click the Ribblr show, and you can minimize, and you can watch the show while you're now in a pattern. So really exciting. I use a free one which includes watermarks for Ribblr because I don't mind advertising for them. Oh, that's awesome. So yeah, that is what this all looks like, which is super exciting. And then let me make sure. We had someone who might have wanted to come on today. I forgot about the free option. Awesome. I'm so glad that that was helpful to learn about. So that is what this looks like. So can we minimize on the app or just browser? I believe you can also do the app. Here, you know what? I am going to actually learn about that for you right now. Enter shop name guy. We're actually really close to like the end today. I'm so sorry. But let me show you what it looks like on the app. Can you see my screen? Okay, cool. So we'll go Ribblr it. And then here, yeah, so you can see that it is what it looks like. So what we've seen on the browser, you can click Ribblr show, minimize, and yep, there I am. And you can scroll while on the telly. So yeah, pretty something. Really cool. The option on the app should be at the very top. We're just going through the update. Thank you so much, Kitty. I really appreciate you being here. So yes, you can watch the show while now in a pattern. So for everyone trickling in. All right, bye, Miss Lily. Have a good one. So good to see you. Okay, so I think we've gone through this for a half an hour now. So the rest is all up to you now to be able to look into and experiment with. Remember that you can, every time you publish a pattern now, you can be entered in to be one of the 10 winners for those 10 prizes. I need to have a sip of water and grab some winners, or grab some winners we're going to announce. So I'll be right back. Say hello to Ribbit for me, and I'll be back in just a jiffy. So thank you. And then if you have any questions, I'll answer them on my way back.
Hi everyone, Ribbot here. I'm so excited to be popping in because this is officially my very first weekly check-in. If you didn't know yet, the Ribblr show is now happening every single Monday, which means more cozy hangs with all of you every week. Oh, and we're also now going live at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time instead of 3 p.m. And I'll keep popping in like this every week. And honestly, this is perfect timing because our Ribblr ePattern literally just got a glow up today, and I am obsessed. It's smoother, more interactive, and just way more fun to craft with. I'm in love. But wait, my favorite part. This is actually so cool. From now on, you can watch the show right inside your pattern, so you can keep crafting while we hang out. No pausing, no multiple devices, just stitch and watch. Okay, I'll let you get back to the show and Vincent now. Have a wonderful week. Ribbit, ribbit.
All right, awesome. Thank you so much, Ribbot, for jumping in and always. Well, yeah. What do y'all think about Ribblr or Ribbit like touch or coming in instead of the breaking news? Curious to hear how you like that kind of format. It's a bit easier for us on our end. Okay, so let's share. It is Monday. Hello, Rose Clover. Good to see you. Hello, Crocheting Bingo. Hello, Bob Lunka. Good to see you. Happy to have all of you here today. How many of you are here watching inside of a Ribblr ePattern? All right, let's go over the giveaways. So thank you everyone who was here at the beginning for jumping into the giveaways. We do have our first winner for the postcard. Always love Ribbot. So thank you everyone for enjoying the postcard. This was made by a community member, Ribblr Fiber. So if you see them around in the chat or even in the community or just in their shop, make sure to give them a fellow thanks to an artist. Hello, Izzy Crochets. Good to see you. Happy to have you here. How are you? So the winner for the postcard is Moose Caboose 3. Congratulations to Moose Caboose 3 for winning the postcard. Thank you so much for everyone for entering. I know it's a really cool one, so really appreciate having you all here. All right, bye, Deborah. Have a good one. Take care. It is late, so happy to have you here. Thank you for sharing the update, Vincent. I'm taking a break from pattern designing for until further notice. I will try out sharing my patterns with that update soon. Awesome. Well, thank you so much for being here, Carrie Elizabeth Art. Yeah, true. We'll probably go back and forth, but we'll see. All right, so congratulations to Moose Caboose, huge dubs. And then we do have two winners for the gem. So the two prompts was, what are your favorite new parts of the glow up? And if you were here this whole time and you got to see all of that, have your opinions changed? Was there actually a new feature that I showed off today that was a bit more enticing than what you had originally said? We're not going to accept any more submissions, but for me, it's always a lovely pleasure to see, what you might actually enjoy now more, seeing all of that. So let me know in the comments what you enjoyed. So the first winner for that is going to be huge congratulations to Stitches by Alligator. Congratulations to Alligator for winning their gem. This will be added into your shop. Or you'll get a unique link, which we will actually, right after this, we're going to go check out the gem rewards that maybe you might have missed last time. So huge congratulations to them. Congratulations to Alligator. You'll be receiving that shortly. So thank you everyone for being here to participate in that. Yeah, congratulations to them. And then the other winner is, we just wanted to see who was watching from inside of a pattern, which is a really cool, really exciting. I mean, the chat has been so lively today. So thank you everyone for being here and making me feel like a legit streamer. I hope I am an adequate host for all of you. It is definitely one of my favorite parts of the job. So thank you everyone for being here. I hope that Mondays might be a little bit more exciting and that you can find ways to incorporate the Ribblr show into your start of your weeks on Mondays, as we are going to be streaming every Monday now. So we are upping the frequency from every other week to now every week. So excited to have all of you. So congratulations to Stitches by Alligator. And then the other winner for this gem is going to be Crafters Army 67. So congratulations to them. Thank you so much, Crafters Army 67, for being here and enjoying the new update. Thank you everyone for the kind words. Thank you. We've been doing it for quite some time, so I don't know how much longer I'm gonna have all this hair, as I am planning on buzzing it. What time? 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time now. I'm excited to have you every week, Izzy. And if you are following my socials, you will be able to find other streams as well. So a lot of me to go around. Congrats. Oh no, not 6, 7. Yes, congratulations, Crafters Army. That's so awesome. Congratulations. All right, so let's go jump back into the community stuff, as there is some stuff I wanted to share. Okay, because this is important stuff. And then we'll do a couple rounds of Ribbit Run, or we'll end on Ribbit Run and look at some gem rewards. So let's go jump into that. So let's go back to the share. So as a reminder for everyone here, right now you can earn a gem, not even just win, but earn it. Like, so you'll get it for just doing it. So if you are sharing on your, hello Boiler Ball, for sharing on your socials about the new glow up, you can earn a gem. So all you have to do is share on your social media, in feed, in stories, and then share the link or a screenshot in the comments below, and you will be able to earn a gem. So thank you so much for the promotion and helping share the good word of the glow up, and we really appreciate that. And then also, if you are someone who is posting and publishing patterns, we are going to have 10 winners just for publishing. So if you publish this week, you'll be automatically entered in for a chance to win. You do have to comment in the comments that you did do it and linking it, but here are all the prizes. You can definitely pause later for that. Oh, awesome, Emily. That's awesome. Yay, I'm so glad to hear that. You will have to click the unmute button, Jess. So there is the winners, there are the prizes for that. So a lot of gems to go around. And then on Ribblr, so with those gems, if you didn't know, so here is the gem pattern library on the main page. So as we all know that you've all come to grow accustomed to, you can exchange your gems for patterns that we've already had available. So a lot of good options here. So all you have to do is exchange those. So like clearly this is like one of the cutest banana splits I've ever seen in my life. So all you have to do is when you click it, you click claim for 1 gem, claim, and now I have it. And we all know that these are not AI, so good on them. If we're a designer, can we still do the social media posts as well? Of course, of course. But a new feature that we have is we have new rewards. So with your gem, if there's no patterns or you've already gotten all the patterns, oh no, these are actually going quick. So we do have some awards like giveaway entry, creative bug we collabed with. We got some makers or shops who have 50% off sales for claiming. You can grab the Ribbit postcard in this way as well. We've got some craftsy stuff too. So we've got some fun rewards that will be updated every month along with the patterns. So really exciting. So that is all I have to share about that. And we are coming up hot on the end of our stream. So we are going to be ending it with some fun stuff. And we are going to try to get top 10 on Ribblr or on Ribbit Run. So let's open that up. Well, first of all, I need to feed him. So we'll feed him, and you can feed Ribbit every single day just by clicking him. Eats his little flies, and this animation was commissioned. So this is a completely human-made, fun 3D graphic, which is really fun. And then over here, your postcards can be found. And we are going to play a game of some Ribbit Run. So right now, top 10. Do we have anyone in chat? Oh, Emily Mason's in here. Naughty Lakuma is at 2,500. What? All right, so we're going to play some Ribbit Run to get top 10. That's been our goal. This does hurt my eyes as I am getting old, and I have not ever been to the eye doctor before because that is paywalled behind health insurance in America. My daughter gets so excited to feed Ribbit every day. Oh, really, Ami Mommy? So I'm going to wear some glasses so this doesn't hurt my eyes. And we're going to get 2 tries. So we're going to try to get to top 10. So we're aiming to get over 20. We're going to aim for 2,300. All right. Wish me luck. I won't be able to see the chat. We're schmoovin'. We're schmoovin'. Okay. 160. Not bad. 200. Not bad. Got a bee or fly, whichever one it is. That's a fly. Okay, 350. We're gaming for 2,300, so 2,000 more. 500, not bad. If I was in a Ribblr ePattern, I'd be able to track my progress. Okay, 800, not bad, not too shabby. Okay. Just about 1,000. Okay, 1,000. I feel like them birds are gonna trip me up. I'm lagging, I'm scared. Too many browsers or too many tabs. 1,200, halfway. No. 1,300, 1,000 more. Double flies. Okay, huge. Okay, we're getting faster. Double flies. No. Oh. Oh. Rigged. No, I'm kidding. I was gonna say I'm a higher entity, but I would never compare myself to a religious icon as some leaders of this world might. So, all right, we're doing it again. I get one more run. I was at 1,700. I was doing so good. Yeah. Honestly, I feel like I should have lost earlier. Like there was a rock I feel like I did hit. I'm going too slow. I need speed. Okay, 500. Plus 40. 1,000. Oh, please top 10. Oh my god, it's a bird. See, Pokemon Champions is a lot easier than this because it's... Oh my... I hate the birds. All right, Ribblr, if you're watching, get rid of the birds. No, I'm kidding. Ah, darn. Okay, not a strong week. Last time was a bit of a stronger week, so... Darn. Gosh, darn. Did not do good. Did not do good. Let me have another sip of water. You play this game every day, Cairo? Nice. All right, we're going to have Ribbit come in one more time to say hi. And then we'll close out the stream. So say hello to what many of us would call our little friend.
Hi everyone, Ribbot here. I'm so excited to be popping in because this is officially my very first weekly check-in. If you didn't know yet, the Ribblr show is now happening every single Monday, which means more cozy hangs with all of you every week. Oh, and we're also now going live at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time instead of 3 p.m. And I'll keep popping in like this every week. And honestly, this is perfect timing because our Ribblr ePattern literally just got a glow up today, and I am obsessed. It's smoother, more interactive, and just way more fun to craft with. I'm in love. But wait, my favorite part. This is actually so cool. From now on, you can watch the show right inside your pattern, so you can keep crafting while we hang out. No pausing, no multiple devices, just stitch and watch. Okay, I'll let you get back to the show and Vincent now. Have a wonderful week. Ribbit, ribbit.
Hey, yo, what the goat? The froggy goat. All right. Well, I think that is going to be it for our stream. So I hope... Yeah. Oh, did Robot? I mean, kind of. If you consider that to be a glow up, then yes, he did. Really appreciate everyone being here today to learn a bit about the glow up. A lot of you here. So I hope everyone enjoys like all the new features and slickness that comes with the update. I think the patterns look amazing. I know I'm biased. I know like I'm supposed to say that, but like genuinely as a designer, shop seller, and crafter, it's amazing. Like they've really outdone themselves. Yeah, huge glow up. And I think taking the time to like make it like that was definitely worth the wait. So congratulations to all the winners. And once again, this is not an off time. This is going to be our current time moving forward. So every Monday, 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time every week. So the frequency is up. Bye, Vincent. I enjoyed watching this stream, but I wish it could be longer. And you can always find me on my socials as well. I am pretty active on Ribblr, but I also do exist with my own artistry, so you can also find me if you would like more. But do hope to see you every week on the show, every Monday to kick off our weeks on a positive note. And yeah, so really big thanks for being here. Oh, thank you for being here, Superbunks. So yeah, thank you so much. My name is Vincent of Not Bad. It has been an absolute pleasure to be your host today, show you all the new fun things. Make sure you are sharing about the glow up on your socials to earn a gem. Make sure you are publishing those patterns that you might be procrastinating. And yeah, really appreciate having you all here. Thank you again for being such awesome viewers. And we'll catch you for the next stream next Monday at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Once the stream ends, you will have a moment to leave some feedback about the stream or the glow up in the chat. And we really appreciate having you all here. So thank you so much. Have a good one, and we'll catch you next week. Bye-bye now.